Okay, Surf's Up Space Ponies. I have update. I suppose I could actually spend more time talking about models and stuff. First of all, and I've mentioned this a couple times already, I saw the Rogue One movie back in December, and I loved it. I didn't think I was going to like it, but it was really fantastic. That movie was more along the lines of like the type of Star Wars novelizations from the expanded universe that I used to read, the books from the 90s or so. That stuff was really cool. So this movie really brought to mind that type of ambiance to mind. So I think that movie was really fantastic. I didn't expect to really like it at all, but I liked it. It's really great. Okay, so I have my room set up now. I can kind of pan around a little bit. See, behind me I have my display case. It's totally empty. And I got my workbench behind me here. Over here, my other display case, which is totally empty, and stuff and things. See that wide, empty space? Well, I got some crap here I'm going to show you though. But it's totally empty, and I got rid of the boxes, and I had finally unpacked the couple of boxes that remained here. And when it opened up the room, I felt like, wow, I want to work on models again. Because I hadn't really worked on anything since like winter vacation, when I was doing those Star Wars vehicle collection little mini kits. So I'm going to give you 13 reasons as to why I suck. Okay. And of course, these will be 13 reasons to either unsubscribe or 13 reasons to keep watching my videos. It's up to you. So I'm going to show you stuff that I have started on my channel, and I get people asking me, well, hey, whatever happened to model number, whatever. I'm going to prove to you that I still have these kits, and I'm actually going to finish them. So reason number 1 why I suck. Okay, this is the Hasegawa 1700 Battleship Congo from Ars Nova, or Blue Steel Arpeggio. I have not finished this. Kind of lost track of that. This is the Hasegawa Summer 2016 Eggplane Girls Volkswagen van. I have not finished this. Totally lost track of this. Gosh, the last video update I did of this was like December 2015, but I have the Devil Hunter Yoko. I'm like almost finished with this. I just need to get over my fear of doing the eyes, and then I'm pretty much done with this kit. The Polar Lights 1000 Star Trek Enterprise refit. Kind of lost track of this. The decaling was fun for a while, and I kind of got bored of it and kind of lost track of this kit. I sure hope everything's okay. Yeah, okay, yeah, it's in good condition. God, thank you. Alright. Remember this thing? Oh my gosh. Yeah, I haven't touched this in like at least 2 years or so. I need to hurdle that fear of doing a diorama, okay? Also, this, for the same reason. I got a couple of these AT-ATs, the MPC AT-ATs in here. I need to get over my fear of doing a diorama and do that Hoth battle that I had planned on doing. I've got all of the stuff I need for it. I just need to do it. Do it. Do it. Okay. Next, the Toyota 86 by Aoshima. This is that pre-painted kit, and I haven't touched this since April. I need to get back to this. I know a lot of people, I still get people commenting on this. I need to finish this. And this is the one I was doing it step by step so that novice builders can get into modeling and do something nice like this. I started this real quick. This is the Honda Beat by Aoshima. Kind of lost track of this one. This is the DeLorean, Back to the Future Part 2. I really need to get back to this. I haven't done it. Yeah. And of course this. This is not going to happen before the memorial of my mom's death in February. I'm going to send this to my dad, but I need to make this a priority, of course. And, well, this doesn't count. I started this on my own. This is the F4E Phantom, and it's by Academy. Just a small 1/144 scale kit. I didn't start a video on this. I was just doing this just to blow off some steam. And I've got these two vehicle collection kits here. The Y-Wing and the Millennium Falcon. So, there you go. 13 reasons why I suck. And, yeah, gosh, I mean, like, I haven't touched this in forever. I really need to do this. So, okay, now that that's out of the way, thank you so much, Steve at SMKR Scale Model Kit Review. You are so cool. So, I had started that Rebel Transport that got botched because I left it out in my car and it warped the plastic. And Steve said, hey, I'm going to send you one. I'll send you mine. And I thought he was just going to send me the parts for just the Rebel Transport. But, oh crap. Very flimsy box, but I don't care. He sent me the whole thing, the whole kit. He sent me this whole thing here. And that got me, got my gears turning and such. But, here's the bottom part. I'm hoping that the bottom did not warp. I'm going to put the top part of this on top of the warped, remove the warped part and put the new piece on top of the old piece and make sure it fits or not. Hopefully it'll be okay. But I had my creative ideas going on that. I'll get back to that in a moment. And Steve gave me this too, out of the blue. So I already sent a package of some stuff that I picked up for him in return. And this is the Rogue One Imperial Star Destroyer. While not as cool as the Zvezda kit, which I'm hoping to get, this actually is pretty decent. I've done a test dry fit of this. It says to be careful that once it snaps into place you won't be able to get it undone, but I was able to get it undone. But, crap. Just like the command tower alone, the detail on here is just so cool. Very, very nice. I think comparing it to the Bandai Star Destroyer, the mini one, kind of think some of the detail is nicer. It's pretty much the same, but there's a few things that are slightly different. That I think if Bandai was to do a large scale Star Destroyer, that it would certainly look a lot nicer. But this is pretty darn cool. This is really cool. So the one thing that sucks about this kit is it has those stupid flaps that you use as stands. I've seen people who have filled in the flaps with putty, and they've done the panel lines and such, and I'm gonna hopefully do that myself. So yeah, I've done a dry fit, test fit on this a couple of times already. It's pretty exciting. So, like I said, getting this Hoth Rebel Hangar kit, it seemed kind of a waste. Like I said, I was expecting to just get the Rebel transport. I didn't know he was going to send me the whole thing, and I'm thinking, it's kind of a waste that if I'm still not going to use the rest of the model. That I kind of felt bad about that. So I was looking at the parts. So, like for example, the Millennium Falcon. Yeah, here it is. Yeah, so this is the upper part of the transport hull. That's the only part I really needed, of course. But anyhow, so the Millennium Falcon here. Alright, let me move the camera over here. Alright, so now this is the brand new one here, because I already have the Millennium Falcon myself here. So check this out here. This has really nice detail. It really does have nice detail on the top and on the bottom. I have to say, they did actually pretty good detail. The thing is, while the details overall is pretty good, like you can see, like for example, this is the bottom here. This is okay. So this little peak here. Oh, sorry, I'm not in frame. This is in the back, so that's okay. But for the top part, it's in the front for some reason. I don't know why. This part here needs to be kind of flipped, kind of rotated around 180 degrees. But I'm not gonna try to redo that at all. I'm just gonna leave it alone. The thing about the sidewalls is that they really suck. I think that when they made this kit, they got some reference materials for the top and bottom, and they didn't have anything for the sides, so they just kind of winged it. Now the front here, this is totally just solid. It's not open at all. Here's the front here, the top and the bottom, and the back. Zero detail for the thrusters here. Just nothing. Nothing at all. Okay, so what I have been doing is, okay, here's the bottom here. I totally cut this open here. I opened it up so that this is going to be inside here. Okay, now the top here, I've totally opened this up as well. Let me get my little pointer here. So this is completely opened up here. Okay, now I use some strip styrene here to just kind of fill in, make a little inside box, like an interior, and block it off here. I put some like greeblies in there just to distract your eye from realizing that it looks like crap inside. But and I need to redo this. I kind of busted that off intentionally. So if you put these two together here, look what I've done. I have completely cut this open here. Okay. Now what I've done is I have like this zip tie thing here. And I don't know, I call these zip ties. Maybe there's another word for that, for like cable maintenance or whatever. Zip tie. So I've cut this off. And what I have done is a test fit for this, like so. And let me kind of bend this a little bit more. Maybe I need to put it on here first, maybe, I don't know. There we go. And then put this on top. Look at that. It's like a perfect fit. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to glue this back into place, kind of put some more epoxy putty here. But what I'm going to do here is put some LED tape. I have that blue LED tape. I'm going to put a hole through the bottom, and I'm going to expand it. So I'm going to have the Falcon, the Rebel transport, and an X-Wing flying in formation with each other. So I have purchased some 0.5 millimeter fiber optic cables, and this X-Wing fighter here. The X-Wing has like these really stupid, there's just like one laser cannon per wing, not four. And I can't get this quite straightened out right, but these are just sewing pins here that I've drilled into place. But here is an X-Wing fighter. And I'm going to have to fill in here. There are these big holes, these gaping holes, they need to be filled in here. But I have drilled 0.5 millimeters into these four here. And what I'm going to do is hopefully get some fiber optic threaded through the holes. Let's see if I can open this up here. Open up. Open up, jerk. Gosh. I'm going to edit this out. There. Okay, I just broke it. I don't care. I'm just going to glue it anyways. So, I'm going to have the fiber optic going through here and into the middle part, and then down through a hole in the bottom that I'll have to drill out. And then hopefully it'll look pretty nice. So, since I just busted that little peg, that little locator tab, see if I can just pull this out. Or just cut it down into place, I guess. But anyhow, this is going to look pretty cool, I hope. And I just need to figure out how to get these things straighter than they are, because they're kind of not even. Like this side looks okay, I guess, but this side looks kind of uneven. We'll see. So there you have it. That's my project. Having a clean room really got my creative ideas going through here. And actually, to be honest, I got the idea from a zip tie from Dotable Hige, because he had done the Millennium Falcon vehicle collection by Bandai, and he used a tinier zip tie just like this, and he used it to light up his Millennium Falcon. And he had even like carved into here, he made his own cockpit with a Han and Chewbacca inside and everything, and he made a Mos Eisley spaceport diorama. It was pretty awesome. So that is in this year, January's hobby magazine, not Dengeki, Hobby Japan. And actually, let me go get that magazine. I got something cool to show you about that. Okay, so I buy Hobby Japan magazines from time to time, and the one that came out last month, which is technically February 2017, but you know, they always make they print like the month ahead for some reason. I've never understood why magazines do that. But look what's on the cover. It's not Gundam, it's not Yamato, it's not Star Wars. It's always, almost 90% of the time, it's all Gundam. But look at this. This is the Tamiya 148 scale F-14. And the first thing you see in this is really awesome coverage of this Tomcat model. And I've never noticed, maybe they have done this before, but in my experience, Hobby Japan is just focuses on Gundam stuff. And of course they have a Gundam here in the front here. But to have an actual scale model Tomcat in the forefront of the magazine. And this is just page after page, as you can see here, of Tomcat stuff. This is really cool, and I'm hoping this is kind of representative of a change of attitude, I suppose. Here we go, the final countdown. Top Gun, you know, the Tomcat porn, I guess you can call it. And then look at this, more Tamiya scale modeling stuff here. This is really cool to see this much stuff. Normally this stuff is like in the very back of the magazine, like just like right here. But this is in the forefront. Hobby Japan, not model graphics, not model art, but Hobby Japan. I'm just amazed. So that's, you know, typically Hobby Japan and Dengeki Hobby, it's just always Gundams. One last thing before we go is, if I can find the Star Wars stuff here. Yeah, see, now they have other scale modeling stuff in the back here. There's a Typhoon. Where is it? Star Wars. Oh, here it is. Alright, this is what I was telling you about. Now you can look at Dodo Bohige's blog. He has pictures of this kind of stuff, I'm sure. This is his Millennium Falcon. The Bandai Millennium Falcon. And he lit it up. This tiny little kit, and he lit it up. So you got this Mos Eisley spaceport diorama going here. And you can see here, this is where I got the idea for the zip tie. So look at that. That's what he did. And he incorporated, he's got like these little SMDs and such going in through here. And this is the cockpit he did. He is just so amazing. That's what this guy is capable of doing. Just amazing. And so you've got the reference material and such, and how he colored it and such. Really, really, really cool. And then, you know, I've got some other like Rogue One stuff, action figures and crap. But there you have it. So that is my update. I focused on models this time. Not really going to talk about anything else. Actually, I have another video that is, I've already worked out a bunch of it, but I'm still putting it together. So you're gonna see that. It's kind of like a non-modeling type of video. So if you're interested in that, you'll see it eventually, hopefully this week or so. So anyhow, oh yeah, I totally forgot about this guy too. This is another of the kits that I was busy building and I kind of lost track of. So yeah, got a lot to work on this year. Okay. Okay, so before I go, I want to show you some neat crap that I have recently picked up. These are my recent acquisitions. The closest Toys R Us to where I live has Star Wars Bandai kits on sale. I picked up the Sand Trooper and the Snowspeeder. These weren't even kits that I was really had my heart on, but gosh, like for example, I only paid 1,000 yen for this one here. Pretty cool. Something else is really cool I got on a whim. This is only 800 yen. This is from an anime called Dougram. I've never seen it, but it's called the Crab Gunner. It's like this big walking tank. It looks pretty cool. This is by Takara. Yeah, it's kind of an old kit. And lastly, you know, since I've moved up to Gunma Prefecture, just driving around and exploring the hobby shops in the area, I found something pretty cool. This is a 90s Area 88 kit by Hasegawa, and it's of a Boeing 747. This is Ryoko, the character from the anime, and you know, she's the daughter of the president of the airline company. So this is actually 1/400 scale. Wait, where does it say? Yeah, it's a 1/400 scale Boeing 747. And I'll show you it. Okay, so it has like a resin figure here. It's got the decals here, and it's got the eyes for the figure, which is pretty nice. There is no detail whatsoever on the airplane. That is only, like the windows and such is achieved through decals only. And it is in a couple of different colors. I don't really feel like opening this up right now. This isn't like an unboxing video, but this is pretty cool. I didn't pay too much for this, and I saw it and I had to snag it. Okay, so I guess that's it for this video. Thanks for watching, and I'll have something else uploaded pretty soon. And so yeah, may the force be with you and live long and prosper. Goodbye.